Hi, welcome to GMST Solutions Private Limited Digital Learning. So today topic is how to deploy Spring Boot project in AWS S3 bucket and how to test the project after launching. Before going to deploy your Spring Boot project, you must have one AWS account and one EC2 instance in that AWS account. So how to create the free tier AWS account I have given in this video. Please watch it. And how to create EC2 instance. So in this video I have mentioned clearly step by step. So how to create the EC2 instance and connect it to the local machine. So please go through these two videos before going to deploy your Spring Boot project in AWS S3 bucket. So after that, so I hope you are the Java developer. You know how to create the Spring Boot project using the REST API. So I will show the Spring Boot project and how to build the jar file. So upload that jar file to the S3 bucket, and after uploading the S3 bucket, you have to download to the same jar file to your EC2 instance. After that, we can run the jar file in EC2 instance console in our machine. It will start working a Spring Boot project in AWS cloud. And how to test that project, so I will show clearly. And this is for the just reference for Spring Boot with Docker. So if you want to deploy the Spring Boot project in Docker, you can go through this video. See, I have mentioned clearly how to deploy your Spring Boot project in Docker. So let's start from the Spring Boot project, then build the jar file and upload. Download the jar file to the EC2 instance and run the project. Very simple. So it will take very few minutes only, not more than that. Okay, please. So I have the one Spring Boot project here. So here I can see it is Spring Boot REST API using the collection framework. So if you want to use the database, you can use, no issue. So for all the Spring Boot project or Spring Boot with the Hibernate, Spring Boot with the any database, JPA, Spring JDBC. So all the projects is the same approach how to implement the services and build the jar file and deploying to the Docker or AWS. So here I'm giving the Spring Boot with REST API screwed operations using the collection. So I have all the services, so controller and model and service, and I have the port number for my project. So 8080. You can give the any port number here, so you can take it. So, but you have to remember what is the port number you are mentioning here. The EC2 instance creating time. So there is a HTTP protocols. So use the custom TCP protocol for the 8080. So please watch the video. You will get to know how to create your custom rules. Add the rules. And coming to the my project. So in this format XML file, so it is a default starter purpose I have taken, that is a Spring Boot starter web and dev tools and starter test. There is no extra jar files for this. It's a dependencies. Okay. So Java 11 version I'm using. So if you want to go for the any other projects like Spring Boot with JDBC, Spring Boot with data JPA, so you can add the dependencies and develop the application using data JPA. So this is a simple project. So I have the already jar file in my target folder. Jar file. So if you want to build from scratch, okay, so just clean the project first, maven clean. So run as maven clean. So if you refresh the project, all the previous versions of jar file and reports will be removed from our project. So because just now we clean the project, maven clean. So again build the project for generating the jar file and report. So maven build, the package, run it. It will take just few seconds. So build success, just refresh your project. So here you can see the jar file in target folder. So the so these are the I'm providing the CRUD operation services for the end user. So this is for just for testing application hello world. Okay, so first get mapping method. So after that, read employee, create employee, so update employee, delete employee. So these are the CRUD operations I'm providing for end users. So this Spring Boot REST API collection CRUD application. So collection data I have created in my services. So it is available the data. Okay. So let's upload your jar file to S3 bucket. After building the jar file, you have to upload this jar file to the your S3 bucket in AWS account. So open your AWS instances. See, this is my dashboard. So here I have the few instances already created. So I hope everyone knows how to create the EC2 instance and connect it to the local machine. I have mentioned clearly in previous video. Please watch that. And coming to the services. So please click on services. So here you can see the S3 bucket. Here you can see the S3. So if you don't have the S3, you can see the compute. So if you click on compute, so you can see the batch and EC2 instance, Lambda, so AWS output, serverless. So these are things. And if it is not visible to you, you can search S3, just S3 in your search. So it will display the S3 bucket. So this is just click on S3. S3 nothing but simple storage service. That is one bucket. Here we can upload our jar files, web application or desktop applications. We can deploy and we can host it. For hosting, we need to upload our file into your AWS account. So already I have the one S3 bucket. If you want to create your own bucket, you can create it. So how to create the S3 bucket? Just click on create bucket if you want to create your own bucket. So bucket name I'm giving GMST Spring Boot. I'm taking the GMST Spring Boot bucket name. So the reason you can take it. So that is Mumbai AP South. So if you have already previous version, you can choose the bucket also. So here I'm taking the ACLS disabled recommended. If you want to modify that commands or any something, you can select the enabled also. You can take it enabled. So ACLS enabled. And here the bucket owner prepared, okay, and object writer these things you can take default only. And next go for the public access. Just unselect. So block all public access means it will block. So if you unselect it, so here you can accept that. So everyone they can access our services. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that's it. So just create the bucket. Just create the bucket. That bucket is public accessible. So successfully created the bucket. Now you can see the objects can be public. So you can see the objects can be public. So here I'm clicking on the bucket. So inside that you can see the upload jar files, your projects. Here any objects you can upload it. So we have the already jar file in our STH tool. So copy or drag and drop. So please select your jar file and give the permissions. So I'm giving the permissions for the public. So here grant public access I'm taking and acknowledging the, so giving access to everyone. So public access and upload it. Upload, just click on upload. So if you have a good internet connection, it will take seconds. If you have the less bandwidth, it will take the minutes also. Now, so it is upload succeeded. Now if you want to see the jar file details, click on the jar file. So click on the jar file. So here you can see the object actions. So you have to make public. You have to make public. So make public using ACL. Okay. So when public read access is enabled and not blocked by block public access settings, everyone they can access. make public. So successfully edited public access, and just close this window, and here you can see the URL links. Now, so coming to the your EC2 instances, okay, EC2 instances. So just go for the EC2. Just start one instance. I'm using the GMST1 instance, starting it. So instance state, it is stopped actually. Just start instance. After starting, just connect to the local machine or EC2 instance. So it is taking time. So running. So just click on connect. So after starting the instance, click on connect. So these steps I have given in the previous video also, how to create the EC2 instance and connect into the local machine. So it is a key value pair. So copy the command and open terminal, or if you have the Windows, command prompt. So where you have the key, so in my download folder I have the key, cd downloads, and execute the command. And if you want to connect, use the example SSH key. So connect it, yes, just type yes or no, yes. So connected. If you want to go for the root user, just sudo -i. Now it is in the root user. I can see the root user. If you want to go for the root user also. So it is connected to the local machine or EC2 instance. Now we have to download our jar file from EC2 instance from S3 bucket. So we have to download this jar file to the EC2 instance. Then we can run it. So copy this URL link. So as of now, I'm checking any jar files is there or not. Just ls. So there is one SpringBoot jar file already. I'm removing that for your reference. How to remove? rm and give the jar file name. It will remove. So there is no jar files, you can check it. So it is asking if you want to remove or not. So I'm giving the yes, the question mark. So it is removed. There is no jar files inside my EC2 instance. Now we have to download this here. So download the jar file. How to download? wget and copy the S3 bucket URL link. Paste here and execute your command. So it is downloaded. Now you can check the jar file is available or not. So it is available. Now we have to run the jar file. So just run jar file. How to run the jar file? Java is the executable command and the jar. And what is our jar file name? Just use the jar file name. Just click enter. It will start our SpringBoot project and what is the port number and everything. Now you can see the port number 8080 is running. Test your application using public DNS server. So you can see the connect to the EC2 instance we have done. So come to your EC2 dashboard. Just select your EC2 instance. It is running one. So here you can see the public IPv4 DNS. Just copy the URL link and paste any browser. Even you can access worldwide wherever you want the same URL link. So what is the port number? 8080. The default URL link is hello service. You can see the hello. This is AWS S3 bucket. Now if you want to access all the URL links, employees, you can see the employees. Just you can see the employees. It is working. And if you want to test all the operations, so if you have the postman, open the postman and check it. All the code operations if you want to test. just few seconds. Now you can copy the URL link from your AWS EC2 instance. What is the URL link we copied? That is a public DNS. Here you can paste it. So 8080 employees. So you can see the JSON format data. And if you want to create post method, so for creating the post method, we have the URL link add EMP. You can check if you have any confusion. So please add EMP and click on body. So what is the ID, name and company properties we have? The same properties I'm taking, and you can get the any data. So just click on send button. So it will create. So 601 data. And if you want to update, you can update it using the put method. So for updating, we need the URL link update EMP. So check that the EMP update. So EMP update URL link and ID we need. What is the ID? 601. And here I'm giving in place of Gupta something like any name you can take it. GMST you can go for the any other company name like okay. Simply you can give it any name. So here you can see the update operation. And if you want to delete, just select the delete HTTP method. And in place of ID, I'm taking the same 601 only. So what is the URL link we have? So delete, that is EMP delete 601. So once if we click on send button, it will remove 601 ID record from our data, either database or collection, wherever you want. Okay? It will remove. Just click on send, success, and the 601 ID removed from our data. So that's it. So before going to deploy our project, what we need, once again I'm repeating. So you need the AWS account and you have to create one EC2 instance. There you have to select. So what are the security groups and the key pair if you want you can create. Please watch the video here and creating the account. You can watch this video and create SpringBoot project with REST API or any other services and build that project in the so which one either jar format or var format. So as your wish. So which one you want to implement. Upload jar file to the S3 bucket and download the jar file to the EC2 instance. If you have already same jar file, remove that and run the jar file on EC2 instance. After that, test the application. So this is the basic steps we need to deploy our Spring Boot project into the AWS cloud and host that application to the worldwide. You can access anyone. So thank you. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, please drop a message in the comment.